Getting Internet, and today we're going to be diving into the incredibly interesting land dryers and washers. Truth be told, I'm actually feeling kind of garbage. Long story short, I'm just not feeling very good physically. Mentally, I'm not that bad, but physically it's just been pretty awful, and as a result, I haven't had as much time because I'm just staring at a TV all day instead. Well, when I'm not working, I mean. But I did mention that I was going to talk more in depth about these things. Nice out. So, first off, the washing machine, because, well, I have dirty laundry here. Dirty laundry. So, this washing machine is a little weird to me. Part of it is that I'm not used to European washing machines. This is a relatively higher end one. So, you turn it on. This is technically a German washing machine. It's a German brand. You tell it, okay, it's on the cottons setting. And this tells it, okay, it's going to run at 30 degrees, 1400 RPM. I don't think that's actually right. That's the speed setting, which I can't actually make it slower. Anyway, and 2 hours and 39 minutes to run. You can also run a short session for 1 hour and 14 minutes. These are normal, if not slightly fast, run times here in Norway. I don't get it. As far as I've been able to tell, this is one of those situations like vacuums in the US. The reason why vacuum cleaners are so noisy in the US is because Americans didn't think they were cleaning unless if they made more noise. It's the same reason why Harley Davidsons are so noisy, is because it don't have as much vroom if it don't make noise. The same thing appears to be the case when it comes to washing machines in Europe. If it doesn't take forever to wash, people don't think they're clean. So yeah, I'm just going to run it at the short setting. That way I can actually record the rest of this tonight. The other thing is that, okay, you put in detergent. You could put in detergent there, except this has the twin DOS. So there's 2 disk operating systems involved. Now, this indicates white. That's actually that's Swedish, isn't it? White would be TT at the end, not DT. So I think the top might be Danish and the bottom might be Swedish. Anyway, these are going to be color codes. And this has the twin DOS system. So these things down here will... Ow. So I'm running these. These just plug into the washing machine and automatically uses the correct amount of detergent. It's incredibly convenient. It's probably not cheap. By probably, I mean I know it's not cheap, and I somehow doubt it's cheaper than just using the standard system. And there's 2 of those bottles for reference. Basically 1 for whites, 1 for colors. You could instead use this. It's a more conventional system, but I'm lazy, and yeah, this is fine. Otherwise, this is a fairly conventional side loader. So, for those that have not experienced the side loader before, because these are less common in the US, they use significantly less water, but you have to clean them on a regular basis. Otherwise, the little rubber gasket starts getting moldy. My particular one lets me know, it's about once a month or so, that I need to run a high temperature load, and that cleans it. Yeah, washing machines, great stuff. And now it's locked, and it will run for approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. There it goes. Now, unlike American washing machines, or at least most American washing machines, there's actually only, you can see back here, there's only 1 tap. Washing machines here have their own hot water heaters, as opposed to American washing machines, which... some of them have most of them, I think, have small hot water heaters, but they rely on the hot water tap. So if you ever wondered why a washing machine in the United States just has cold, warm, and hot, whereas this actually had temperatures, that's the reason why. It's because by using actual temperatures and having an actual hot water heater, it can actually make the correct temperature. It does actually have cold, medium, and hot settings as well. Cold is 30 degrees, which is, or 20 degrees. Whatever that was actually set to is cold. Yep. And it's done. Let me turn on some lights. Woo, laundry's done. No. No, not the dryer! Now, this dryer is less fancy. It's still fancy, don't get me wrong. But this is a lot less fancy. And it's on. This is not a normal dryer, but I will explain more when, it's done. It says 1 hour and 8 minutes. It's probably going to be less. And it's done. I'm running another load in the wash, so it still has another 7 minutes. But, yep. Now, here's where things get a little weird. So, I have a bunch of dry clothes in there. That's fine. And as per any other dryer, you have to clean the lint filter. So we've got a lint filter here, and a second lint filter there, and a third lint filter there. This one doesn't get cleaned every time. This one and this one both do. It's actually harder to clean a lint filter while you're recording than I would have expected. But that's not all of the maintenance, actually. Because there's this drawer. And this is the part that made me go, what the hell? This is a water tank. As I am recording in the palm of my hand. Sorry. For some reason I thought the camera was on the other side. So, this water tank that I am lifting and pouring out now shows that this dryer is not entirely like a normal US dryer. And also I just realized that I am flickering lights. Let's see if I can fix that. Not really, no. Well, I'm just going to move it to another room so I can do this so I don't get driven up the wall by flickering lights. Okay. So, long story short, that dryer is not a conventional dryer in what we're used to as Americans. It is a dehydrator, effectively, which means that it will suck the water out of the clothes rather than just heating it up and letting it go to steam. So there is no dryer vent in there. See? No dryer vent. The only thing I have is water intake, water exhaust, water drainage for the washing machine, and the 2 electrical outlets, one for the dryer, one for the washer. And I think the washing machine's just finishing now. Yep. You can see what I mean by this thing being weird. All of these devices are weird. Just noticed a little bit of... There it goes. And it will keep beeping if I don't open this up. So I'm opening it up now. Anyway, yeah. So this is effectively a giant dehydrator. Rather than it exhausting steam, like most American dryers do, this actually doesn't exhaust anything at all. Instead, you have wastewater that you pour out. Yep.